Housing prices are sky high. Mortgage rates are painful. Is real estate still a smart investment in 2025? Or are we all just buying into a bubble? Let's face it, buying property used to be the American dream. But in today's market, it might feel more like financial Russian roulette. If you're sitting on savings wondering whether to buy a house, invest in real estate, or just wait, you're not alone. And the stakes? They're higher than ever. In this video, I'm going to break it all down. Why real estate used to be a no-brainer, what's different in 2025, and whether it still makes sense for you. So stick around. This could save or make you thousands. By the end, you'll know exactly what move to make and what mistake could cost you six figures. For decades, real estate was the golden ticket. Buy a home, sit on it, and watch your wealth grow. Why did it work so well? 3 big reasons. Stable appreciation. Home values tended to rise 3 to 5% a year. Leverage. You could control a $300K asset with just $20K down. Cash flow. Rent payments covered the mortgage and often left a profit. And don't forget the tax breaks. Mortgage interest deduction, depreciation, even 1031 exchanges to avoid capital gains. Real estate wasn't just shelter. It was a wealth-building machine. But here's the truth. That playbook doesn't always work in 2025. In 2025, we're in a new era. Mortgage rates? Over 7% in many areas. Home prices? Still near peak levels in major cities. Inventory? Historically low. Rent? Skyrocketing in some areas, but stagnant in others. The affordability crisis is real. In many markets, buying a median-priced home takes more than 40% of the average household income, far above the 30% threshold considered affordable. Add to that inflation pressure, job market uncertainty, and investor competition, and you've got a recipe for risk. Let's take a case study. Let's say you're in Phoenix with $50K saved. You find a $450K home. With today's rates, your monthly payment is over $3,500, and rents nearby? Around $2,800. You're losing $700 a month just to own. And that doesn't even include property taxes, insurance, or repairs. But it's not all doom and gloom. Real estate can still build wealth if you approach it strategically. Here's how. Long-term appreciation still matters, especially in growing metros like Tampa, Charlotte, and Boise. Rental demand is strong due to fewer people buying homes. Tax advantages remain powerful, depreciation, expense deductions, and more. And if you hold for 10+ years, short-term fluctuations don't matter as much. But the trick? You need to buy right, not just buy now. Example, a duplex in Kansas City might cost $260K, rent for $2,600 total, and cash flow $300-500 a month, even after the mortgage. That's the kind of deal that still works. Now let's talk about the part most YouTube gurus won't. Real estate isn't passive, it's risky. Here's what could go wrong. Vacancy. If your unit sits empty, you cover everything. Repairs. A new HVAC system, $8,000 easy. Negative cash flow. Paying out of pocket every month to keep the investment afloat. Tenant trouble. Evictions, late payments, damages, they add up. In 2025, thin margins mean one unexpected expense can wipe out a year of profits. If you're not stress testing your deal before you buy, you're not investing, you're gambling. So, is real estate still worth it in 2025? If you have stable income, plan to live in the home long term, and can comfortably afford the payments, it can still be a great move. If you're in an overheated market or barely scraping together a down payment, wait, watch, and prepare. Or, go a different route. REITs, real estate investment trusts. Invest in property without owning it directly. Crowdfunding platforms, pool money with others to invest passively. House hacking, buy a multi-unit property, live in one unit, and rent out the others. Rent to own, lock in future home ownership while keeping flexibility now. Real estate isn't dead, it's just changed. If you understand today's risks, run your numbers, and stay strategic, it's still a powerful wealth builder. I've linked a free real estate risk checklist in the description. Download it before you make any decision. And if you want smarter investing tips every week, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next video.